Hello YouTube, this is Ryan, and today I'm going to talk to you about, review Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I personally thought that this was a great game, but there are some downfalls to the game. First, I will talk about the campaign. The campaign is about 4 ghosts. One is Pepper, another is 30K, one is just Ghost Lead, and you. The first few missions have very basic stories, which is really nothing. You find someone and extract them. Then when London almost gets nuked, the story becomes better. You have to find the person who launched the nuke from Russia, so the Russians won't get attacked by, well, the British military and every other military that frickin' is. And then after that, you find out about the Bodark, which is pretty much the Russian form of Ghost. The graphics in this game aren't as good as some of the new games like Battlefield, and lip syncing is good for people who don't look at the lips, so I don't know how to fucking rate lip syncing. I also thought that the missions were more of a puzzle or just a running gun. I thought they were a puzzle because you can go in silently and you will have to choose who, where they are to shoot, or when other people are, like, you have to kill the people on top so that when you kill the people on the bottom, no one will see them. Then you have to kill people behind cover so that people driving by won't see them, or just walking by won't see them. Uh, like, and who's saying these things? But then there are missions that give you robots, and those are fucking fun to use. Like, you can get one called the Warhammer, and pretty much what it is an overpowered robot with mortars and rockets. You take control, and you can pretty much walk through the entire mission with this and shoot all the people coming at you, shoot all the vehicles, all the tanks, all these other things. And it is fun. And also when they give you like the chopper gunner, and you just shoot them all down, it's very quick and easy. This game is also the only game I know where your team can revive you. Also the only game I know where you have a team. Because usually the other team, you don't really have a team. They're just with you, a group of people following you. And then eventually more people follow you, or sometimes you supposedly do stay with people, but they can do other things. I don't know what I was trying to get at. I don't like when you have to step in that circle and then you wait until all your team gets in another circle, like 3 other separate circles, and won't nothing happens until they all step in and it says they're all ready. Finally, what happens is then you open like a crate or open a door, jump in a vehicle, or drive a vehicle, and the opening the door doesn't seem like all that reasonable. I know you want to do it so you don't lose your team, so someone doesn't get shot in the face from the opposite side. But these things don't seem to happen. It would be very cool if in one mission you opened the door and there was a team there just ready to shoot you. And then there are times when you have to like walk up to things and actually take the intel, like type into a computer to transfer the information to your overlord, to your like to your military. And I think that's cool because all these other games, they just somehow happen. Your military all of a sudden just gets the intel that you were fighting for, and you didn't really do anything, so you don't feel like you actually should have walked in and killed everyone for that. I also like how in this game, this is the only game where you can see yourself pick up guns. All the other games, you run by, you see a gun, you stop, you switch one, you choose which one you want to drop down, and you pick up the gun, but you just all of a sudden have the gun on the ground. I like that because, well, it just seems like you're actually doing it instead of, oh my gosh, your gun transformed and can always do that, but it never told you because it's a stupid piece of shit. Other than that, there is also co-op in this game. Co-op is really fun with friends who have mics. You can like talk about things, which is normally what you do, so I'll shut the fuck up about that. And you can also synchronize shots with your entire team, and you and him or her have to all of a sudden start talk, but still. There's also a new mode called Guerrilla Mode. It's mostly the Call of Duty survival with like 6 maps. But you actually have to, in the first wave, you have to get your, you have to get a base. You can either go on silently or loud, and then once that's done, you can go and, well, you can leave, and then if there are enough people or more than you in the base, you have to go kill them, and so you won't lose your base and lose the entire thing. You also have to switch bases every 10 or so rounds, and other than that, the weapons, like in Call of Duty, how you used to have to pay or pick them off the ground, they are free in this game. You just have to wait until they are unlocked in the box. And also there's airstrikes, but you have to wait until like round 10 to have all the airstrikes, or like 8. There's also the equipment like grenades, claymores, drones, flashbangs, probably smoke, EMPs, things like this. And they'll be dropped every couple rounds so you can have a fresh supply of them. And they will also give you an ammo supply. Now, other than that, it is much easier and much more fun with friends, because when you die, you can get revived, and not everyone is attacking just you. There are 2 people to split them up, 3, 4, things like that. And in the campaign, you can only have 3 friends, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that means your entire team is there. I should have thought about that. Now, other than that, the Guerrilla Mode, I think, is fun with friends, but impossible without them. So, get some friends and try Guerrilla Mode. And finally, the multiplayer. The multiplayer has only 4 different modes. One I have never played before because there is no respawns, and if you watch this video, you can kind of see I need respawns. But maybe it might be easier because there are less of them and the same number of us. I don't know. The second round is match, what mode is conflict, which is the same from the beta. You find lots of objectives, you take them and you do like HVT. If you're the HVT, run, arm something, or if someone else is the HVT, defend them. Set charges for an EMPs, get health packs, get these things. There is also Saboteur still, which is also imported from the beta, like conflict. Saboteur is just you picking up a suitcase with a bomb in it, going to the enemy place where you have to put the bomb in a circle and set it, arm it, and all these things, and then blow it. Or defend your objective so that they do not blow you up and things like this. Finally, my most favorite, sorry, I can't speak. My most favorite mode of all in this game is this one mode. I don't remember what it's called, but what you have to do is there are 3 objectives, and you have to try to get them all, or just one, because there are 3 of them, but one of them has the information you want. If you get the right one the first time, you will have extended time, and you will also have to set charges at one place. It is fun because, well, it's not as hard as actually having to get all 3, like conflict and saboteur, and that last one. You only have to really get one, and if you're lucky enough, it will be your first one. Now, other than that, I think this is a great game. I would give this game an 8.5 if you were alone, and a 9 if you are with a friend. I'd give it an 8.5 because the few problems there are I found is some, like, not really great graphics, like not the best they could be. That's not really much because I don't really give a fuck about graphics. The lip syncing, I don't really look at the lips because they're guys. I'm not gay as fuck. If you do, you're weird. And, well, I don't really care about lip syncing. I just want to hear the dialogue, hear the music. Oh, and another thing, there really is no music, but it's still okay. And the multiplayer, I think, doesn't have enough modes. It doesn't have, like, I think it would be cool if they had a team deathmatch or something like that. But other than that, I can't really complain. And finally, the guerrilla mode. I don't know what's bad about the guerrilla mode. Oh, alone you die too fast. It's too hard on veteran to really kill them. So I will give it an 8.5 because I think it only loses 1.5 if you're alone with all these things, and it loses 1 if you're with a friend because your friend is just that much more fun to have around and talk with. So, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I would like to know if you would like to see a Dictator review, what other games you would like me to review, what other games you would like me to play, to probably epically fail at, things like this. Thank you, and goodbye. I shall put the sound back on for the game for the last 30 seconds.
That wasn't what they wanted. Keep protecting those other 2 sites. Stand by, they're sending traffic.